We saved the Prothean beacon high on Thessian the entire time. What the hell, Asari counselor? The Asari basically asking for it because it could have stopped the Reaper War from ever started in our cycle. But alas, they could not. What we do, however, know is that there's some other potential Reaper killers out there we could investigate, since we've lost the Prothean beacon that was supposed to be used as the catalyst. We're gonna go to Dr. Bryson's lab to get it.
Contact the field teams for a progress report.
Yes, sir.
I'm Commander Shepard. We've been expecting you. Just a moment. And Hadley, did you gather the Leviathan data for us? Apologies, Commander. The rest of my team is out investigating leads right now.
So,
Bryson.
I don't want, like, I understand Bioware wanted to do something different with the facial models they've more or less used and updated with some higher quality models since the first Mass Effect, but that man's head is clearly too large to be on his really skinny frame. It just looks extremely awkward to me. I'm sorry.
I take that as a chance to prove that it does.
So you're in it for the challenge?
For the truth. Even as late as 2148, humanity still thought aliens were a myth. That was within my lifetime. Once that myth was proven to be reality, our entire history changed.
Reapers were part of that reality too.
But even they have a history, Commander. If we could just uncover it, there may be a weakness we can exploit.
Could have used your help 3 years ago.
Yes. If people had paid more attention to your Prothean beacon, we might not be in this war.
Thanks, Asari counselor.
Hadley, do you have the data?
No!
No! No! You... No.
This is Commander Shepard. I need C-Sec at my location, now!
You shouldn't be here. The darkness can't be breached.
Are you indoctrinated, sir?
His name is Derek Hadley. He's worked here for a couple months.
Shepard, I monitored a C-Sec alert from this location. Were you harmed?
I'm fine. But I could use your help sorting this out, Edie. Take a look through their files. I need to know what this task force was up to.
At once.
What? What's happening?
You tell me.
I was gathering our data when you arrived, and then it was dark. Cold. Like I was someplace else.
And then?
I don't know! A gun was in my hand. Dr. Bryson, there was a loud noise.
That was you shooting him.
I didn't do it, it wasn't me! You have to believe that.
So someone else pulled that trigger?
So, this is actually meant to get you questioning if it's Reaper indoctrination.
It does resemble reports of indoctrination.
Because when we see people who are under indoctrination, they don't usually snap out of it and start questioning their actions like that.
Some kind of creature. Our field teams have been tracking it. That artifact came in from our researcher, Garneau. He sent an audio log if you wanna...
What's wrong?
Yep. Strange.
Turn back.
Yeah, okay.
The darkness cannot be breached.
You said that earlier. Ooh. Okay.
Damn it. Get him over to the clinic. See if they can tell us what's wrong with him.
Yes, sir.
Commander, you'll want to see this. It's an outgoing message from Dr. Bryson to Admiral Hackett.
Dr. Bryson, you have an update? Admiral, the Leviathan of Dis that we've been investigating, I think we're really onto something. Give me the brief. About 20 years ago, the Batarians discovered a Reaper corpse that had died in battle. They covered it up and denied it ever existed.
Well, now we know why the Batarians are nearly extinct.
What could have killed a Exactly. That's the real Leviathan.
It's worth pursuing. Continue your investigation and update me on the progress.
There is also a follow-up message from a few weeks later.
Admiral, the Reapers are shadowing my field teams as if they're hunting Leviathan themselves. Whatever it is, I believe Leviathan is nothing less than a Reaper killer. Almost an apex predator, and it has them nervous. If we could just find it, imagine the impact on the war. I'm formally requesting assistance in tracking it down.
You'll have it. This is now your top priority, Doctor. Find that thing.
It appears...
And Shepard being here means that Hackett meant it when he said top priority. But okay.
Anything capable of killing a Reaper could do a lot of collateral damage.
Yet given the state of this conflict, I believe the saying, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, may be relevant.
But we won't know unless we can find it.
Bryson's assistant did say they recently received a log from their field researcher. It may yield more information.
Alright.
This must be the artifact the assistant mentioned.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. You want to look around the room, but it's right there in front of you, which you're not expecting.
Sending you an artifact I found. About the only thing I found there, in fact. Maybe it's nothing, but I'd swear Leviathan came through here. I'm gonna crunch some numbers. Burn up the rest of this project travel allowance. Maybe I can project our Reaper killer's movements. I'll check in when I get to the next site.
Garneau appears to be our best lead to track Leviathan, but he does not state a destination.
Let's focus on what he does say then.
He mentioned extrapolating...
Bryson, we are going to finish your work, buddy. You will not have been shot for nothing.
He had data.
A significant amount of data, judging by this office.
So how do we narrow it down?
Also, it's nice that we get to have at least one squad mate talking to us on this piece of story
It may
DLC.
help us locate Garneau.
Does this tell us where Garneau went?
No, but we may be able to narrow down his location if we find clues he was using in his search for Leviathan.
Alright. Oh god, that's a husk head. Oh, that's creepy. That's terrifying.
Is this Prothean?
Yes.
Huh.
I believe Dr. Bryson and Liara would have had much to discuss.
Can you add a search filter for locations known to have Prothean ruins or artifacts?
Adding the search filter, you may examine the results on the Galaxy Map program.
So basically the deal here is that we can narrow down our search results by looking for the clues first.
These are all murders in which the accused lacked a known motive and claimed memory loss.
Just like Bryson's assistant. You think Garneau was following a trail of blackout crimes?
It is possible. We need to find data matching dates and locations for crimes of this nature.
Here's the time and date chart for the crimes. Can you filter for murders where the killer claimed memory loss?
Adding this search filter to the Galaxy...
Awesome. Another pistol cranial trauma system level up. Always appreciate. And hey, an SMG high velocity barrel level up too. It's really easy to not want to go out here. Oh god, we're on the Presidium. It's really easy to not want to go out there, but these are actually the locations. And some ultralight material, so the pistol, great. This is where you normally go to get these materials in the first place. A sovereign fragment.
Vanguard of our destruction. How's that working out for you, big guy?
Not enough the Reaper to, dissect Slayers.
This appears to be encrypted data on Reaper fleet activity.
You think it's relevant?
Possibly. But it is impossible to say without more data. And the decryption key.
Sir, this is Bryson. We know the Reapers are after Leviathan. Studying Reaper hunting patterns could be vital to finding it.
That data is classified top secret, Dr. Bryson. If it falls into the wrong hands...
It won't. The data's encrypted. I'll keep the decryption key safe. Close to my heart.
Close to his heart. What the hell does that mean?
The Reaper fleet activity is encrypted, per Bryson's statement in the log.
He said he was keeping the decryption key close to his heart. Prothean artifacts.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Loch Ness Monster?
Plesiosaur.
Loch Ness Monster is more interesting.
Interesting and non-existent.
You're a real killjoy sometimes, Edie.
March 7th, 2186. I'm looking at the Rachni. Their movements during the Rachni Wars suggest alien influence. But the timing is wrong. And Rachni weren't implanted with Reaper tech. What if Leviathan was preparing the Rachni?
Interesting. So the hints throughout the base game were giving us ideas that the Reapers indoctrinated the Rachni to fight in the Krogan Wars in the first place.
If we can find data on the movement of ancient Rachni ships, it may help us narrow our search.
By Anne Bryson. Age 9.
Records indicate Anne is now 28. She works with the Alliance.
Bryson was keeping...
Those appear to be sightings of ships that match Rachni signatures.
Can you add a cross-reference for locations of sightings?
Adding the search filter now.
Alright, cool. So every time we get another clue, we add a search filter. Mass pulse recoil.
Meteorite
Mass pulse
activity.
recoil.
He was studying it as an object of importance. We should look more closely at a sample.
Meteorite sample. With traces of element 0. Would Leviathan need ESO?
While it is not consumed as fuel during FTL travel, Element 0 will decay after several centuries of active use. If Leviathan is old enough, it would need to replenish its supplies.
Okay. Can you give me a search filter for locations with element 0?
Adding it now.
Assuming, you know, we didn't mine those plants into the dust during Mass Effect 2, of course.
Bryson was tracking unexplained creature sightings.
The photographs have a trace chemical residue. It may be visible under another light source.
Bryson was tracking unexplained creature sightings.
Bryson was not merely tracking sightings. He was attempting to extrapolate a course.
And Garneau could have been following that course. Edie, can you add a search filter for systems along that projected path?
Doing so now.
Alright, we're just stocking up on filters here. The Thorian. Ooh, I wish I had read that now, because it's been a long time since anyone cared about the Thorian. There's an upstairs. This guy lives here, so of course there's an upstairs.
Another piece of Anne Bryson's childhood art.
Wait a minute.
Close to your heart.
Well, take a look at that.
I can use these numbers to construct a decryption key.
Alright, let's get back to the data pad we found earlier.
Dr. Bryson, per your request, I'm clearing Task Force Aurora for intercepted Batarian communications regarding the Leviathan of Dis.
So, fun fact, if Balak was alive, the Leviathan of Dis is basically what he'll mention the Leviathan of Dis first, specifically. So they're guarding something else, pretending it was what they were looking for. The Leviathan of Dis. Interesting.
Decryption complete. Analyzing data. These movements do not match the standard invasion pattern. The Reapers are searching for something.
And I'll bet Garneau used this intel. Can you make a search filter for it?
Of course.
Alright, I think that's all the filters we've got. So now we have to decide which ones we need to use. Alright. Basically, you can activate and deactivate any filters you want. So what we need Reaper activities.
Your activity.
Based on the search results, Garneau is in one of these 5 systems. I have marked the Normandy map with possible locations. We can leave now.
And yeah, as long as you get one of the 3 possible narrow search results you need, you can basically be okay. But we're going to narrow it down.
Element 0 deposits.
Error 0 deposits.
3 possibilities.
So we can narrow it down to 1 by picking creature sightings.
And sightings.
We have a match, marking the galaxy map.
Good. Let's go find Garneau.
If you're on the original version of this game with the DLC installed, you get 3 correct filters at once. Without the incorrect filters, you'll get the Conspiracy Theorist achievement. Oh, but if you activate the filters, you'll get an additional 60 points of experience per filter you used. Now I go back to the ISR system in the Calliston Rift. It was pretty cool getting to play detective back there. That's always what I enjoyed about the DLC.
We have located Garneau.
There we go. Let's see, let's take E with us. And since E was helping us out a lot anyway, we're also going to take... Yeah, let's take Liara, why not? We need to cheer her up after she lost Thessia anyway.
We're about 5 minutes out, Commander.
What exactly is on this asteroid?
Mining facility. TGS Mineral Works. Small operation. Could be a good place for Leviathan to hide.
The doctor was right. Anything powerful enough to kill a Reaper needs to be investigated. I just hope Garneau...
We don't really need to waste time investigating the details when we have that on our plate.
Bryson said they were shadowing his field teams. If they're after Leviathan too, Reapers are a good sign.
That's not something you hear every day.
Take us in.
Don't go anywhere, Cortez. We'll grab this guy and be right out. Keep me updated on the Reaper situation.
Yes, Commander.
They are. We're investigating something that could kill a Reaper. Don't you want revenge against the Reapers?
That sounds larger than the term scouting
Alright.
party would suggest.
Alright then. There we go. Alright. Alright. Ah, okay. Ooh. Yeah, look at that power damage.
Let's get Garneau.
Oh, Shaz. No, I should just be normal. It's not like anything would have changed.
Facility will be scared.
Alright.
I will.
Okie dokie. So, 200% cooldown with tech armor up. That's a 30% cooldown reduction. And with the 30% bonus on this from a Cerberus Spirit Armor, we're back at 200% power cooldown. Circle of Life. Everything's coming back as fast as it should.
All guests need to sign in at reception.
This doesn't feel right.
I'm Commander Shepard of the Alliance. You just had Reaper troops attacking your front door.
Are they still there?
I've taken care of them for now.
I see. That will be all.
Oh, you definitely don't sound possessed, sir. You definitely don't sound possessed.
Hello?
Yes. Welcome to TGS Mineral Works. How can we help you? Yes. For the tour. Please sign in.
This is eerie.
You don't seem worried about those Reapers. Do you know something I don't?
TGS Mineral Works is a small to mid-level supplier of tungsten to the galaxy.
That's not what I meant.
Are you familiar with the applications of tungsten?
I'm looking for a researcher named Dr. Garneau. He would have arrived within the last couple weeks. If he's still here, I need to speak to him.
We have no Dr. Garneau. Do you need to see a doctor?
How about I just go in and look around?
No. The access elevator is broken. And now, we're done. Step away. Step away. You don't belong here.
Shepard, I doubt we're going to get any more out of them.
Let's look around. Careful.
More detective work.
The people seem fearful. It is difficult to determine why.
We need to fix the elevator.
Yes, it's an accident, but he died.
Excuse me.
You don't belong here.
You can't be in here.
I'll go wherever I please. And I'll take your money too.
Malfunction detected. Elevator online. Repair terminal activated.
I'll set the drone to repair the elevator, but we have to stay with it.
That's the annoying part. That is a really annoying thing. Actually, I think this is also from the multiplayer that used to be in this game. It was one of those, multiplayer game player modes and shooting games have different mode standards, right? So, yeah. One of those multiplayer modes in the Mass Effect game involved using that drone to...
No idea. Let's hope we don't have to look too far.
Having one member of your 4-man squad use that drone to repair some obstacle you need fixed. So that everyone benefits from it later.
I see a trend among the miners. They appear to be doing everything but mining.
Well, thank you for pointing out the obvious, Edie. You're incredible. More drone repair. I think there's another weapon mod here. Oh god, even affects Turians. Of course it would affect Turians. We're dealing with a creature that can blow up a Reaper. Oh, well, okay. I ain't want anything to do with your silly...
I don't have one.
Access denied.
Alright, let's see here. Playing so much detective can kinda grate on the nerves. So you gotta make sure you're defective, or you don't have the right... You gotta play more detective.
Yeah, I'm getting that feeling.
Man, I will shoot all of you if you eventually scare me enough. That's just the way it is. Narrow door to bypass. No, that reminds me, we literally don't have hacking minigames anymore. The mechanics just outright removed. If that were Mass Effect 1, we'd have to use Metagel to get this place open.
Attention. The system is offline. This message was not sent.
Bryson, it's Garno. I've had to go into hiding, and I need you to come get me. I found another one of those artifacts here. More important than we realized. It's in the mines. Here's the nav point. That's where I'll be. If something happens, I'm attaching a passcode that I hacked together. It'll open any security terminal. Bryson, something is very wrong here. Please hurry. Garno out.
So, he's still here. Do we have that passcode hack?
Yes, we just need to input it at the security terminal.
Punch in Garneau's terminal hack and see what it gets us.
Access granted.
Open says me.
A ship dropped him off a week ago.
It appears he had full access at one point before going into hiding.
Damn. What do you want?
Unknown male was involved in an altercation in the mines.
Well, we can't have that, can we?
He's heading to the mines.
Looks like he was taken to the med bay.
You are in the mineral lab, a low security, all access area. The med bay is restricted to authorized personnel with active patient file numbers.
I have the file number.
Let's go get Garneau.
This is a restricted area. Personnel ID number is required.
I don't
I wouldn't really call this a horror-based... Well, it's definitely kind of unsettling, but I wouldn't go so far as to call it horror-based. That bay.
Personnel ID.
Alright then. Now, we have access. So give me the goodies locked inside that door. Give them to me. Give them to me. Right now. Oh, you're not gonna bother. Ah, the satisfaction of not being able to lock the door myself.
This is a restricted area. Personnel ID number is required.
ID 231-95.
Access granted.
Yeah. The crew quarters gives me some data pads with more cash. But most importantly, more pistol ultralight materials. Alright, now let's proceed. Sometimes the ring animation slows down to a crawl when you run in a certain angle. It's weird. But either way, this place is appropriately terrifying to think about because it's the opposite problem with Reaper indoctrination. With Reapers, you basically become a mindless drone. But with these guys, there's no pretense.
7364.
Whoever's in here wants you here for their own reason.
Turn back, Commander. That Garneau?
Uh-oh.
I hope not. Or we've hit a dead end.
If you are looking for Garneau, you have found him. I am Dr. Garneau.
I'm Commander Shepard of the Alliance. Are you all right?
Yes. Only I'm trapped in here.
What's been going on in this place?
What happened to you, and why do you still sound like you're possessed by what everyone else has?
It's true. But aside from my confinement, I'm fine.
Bryson's research led me.
Okay, well, if you think you're okay, then we need to go save the galaxy together, man.
He's dead, Doctor. Killed by his assistant.
His brainwashed assistant.
I need you to tell me everything you found on the Leviathan.
Not the fake one the Batarians hid. The real Leviathan it is.
It's a myth. A dead end.
In your call to Bryson, you mentioned an artifact.
I did. No.
Yes, Doctor, you did. But now we've got Reaper forces attacking, so I need to break you up. We'll grab the artifact and go.
Reapers. The darkness must not be breached.
Oh no, you are possessed. Great.
Why do you pursue me?
Doctor?
Leave the artifact. You will not take what is mine.
Okay, you sound like a Reaper too. I wonder why.
You killed a Reaper. I need your help.
You bring only death.
Oh dear God. Now I have to chase this guy. Great. A grenade. Just have to get this out the way because if I don't, it's just gonna annoy me. Please bypass the door before it's too late. Yes.
Leave this place.
Wait! We need to get to that artifact before he does.
He said it was in the mines.
We'll need to find a different route.
Well, this species obviously has no problem navigating around technology due to the simple fact that they were destroyed the Reapers.
Garno's notes gave us a nav point for the artifact.
According to my there's a service door at the next tram station.
Looks like we're not the only ones headed that way.
I am noticing a pattern, despite the law of averages. We never find Reapers moving in a direction away from us.
Yeah, I swapped out Lash for the Carnage power. Now, normally it would have an absurdly long recharge time, but we got it down to 2.5 seconds. Alright.
Enemies on the upper balcony.
Alright, let's see here. Alright, jeez.
There he goes.
Watch our flank!
Great. Just great.
There he goes.
Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. Oh, all I had to do was that? All I had to do was that? Seriously?
Looks like the door's power supply has been cut.
The trouble spots are out there. We should send this repair drone.
We'll need to escort it.
Unfortunately, the drone is damaged and is on reserve power.
Let's make it quick then.
And now I have to do some more Mass Effect 3 multiplayer.
I will.
One repair done. One to go. Gotta hold on a little longer.
Understood. Stay close to the drone. Shepard, you still need to escort that drone.
You need to be closer to the drone.
Yeah, hold on a second. Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh, a Banshee. Oh, of course, a Banshee's here.
Doesn't have much time left.
I hear you. I'm on it.
Alright. Huh. River Blackstar. Never leave home without him.
Let's head back. Door should be online.
So, yeah, that was a bit of a cluster. But we managed to do it. Ugh, flipping all over the place.
The artifact.
Like in Bryson's office.
You can't.
Got a shot.
No, too early. Too early. You're you're using another dude to. You're not the one performing the sacrifice. You possessed this dude to have him die in your place. That's pretty messed up.
Damn it.
Shepard, over here.
What have you got?
Sit down. I'm not pissed. No, I'm not bothered at all that we lost our only lead. I'm not bothered.
So, Leviathan can have Bryson killed, can take over this colony, and he can use them as puppets. Huh. Anything else useful?
Encrypted data.
The guests are
log with 8 missed
not a
calls
cautionary
from
tale.
Dr. Ann Bryson.
Or probably
And Bryson.
Who are you? What are you doing?
I'm Commander Shepard. We're here to rescue people.
Are you all right?
I think so. I feel like...
Yeah.
I feel strange, but... All right.
All right.
Can you tell me anything about what happened?
Not really. I remember... It just seemed cold. I remember a feeling cold and dark.
If dark was a feeling, that's exactly what I felt.
That artifact, you know where it came from?
Came out of the mine. Right. Head office was supposed to send someone. That's about all I can...
Do you recognize...
Did you ever know Garneau? Ever?
I've never seen him before in my life.
Well, that explains a lot.
Someone here killed him.
Someone here? How is that possible? I'm so sorry.
Cortez, what's your situation? Can you bring the shuttle?
Yeah, we've gotten all we could here. We gotta leave and try to get some other clues. We just lost Thessia. We are not at a point where in this war. We lost Thessia, we lost the Callus, we lost the Prothean Beacon. We are not at a point in this war.
2176 was 10 years ago.
What?
So they've been under this thing's control for a decade.
People to be evacuated into temporary quarantine.
That's sad, man. Some of these people literally lost a ton of their lifespan, man. But we literally cannot afford to give up on this lead.
Has the power to destroy a Reaper, but possesses an indoctrination ability.
Could it be a Reaper itself?
If it is a Reaper, then I want to know what it's up to. How long has it been out here? More importantly, why? Edie, did we get anything from Garneau's notes?
Yes. They suggest that Garneau created a way to block the artifact's mind-affecting properties. The artifact seems to be the key.
Agreed. When I head back to Bryson's office, I want you there.
Yes, Commander.
I want to know just what the hell these artifacts really are and what they can do.
They're powerful, whatever they are. And dangerous.
And we've got one sitting right in the middle of the Citadel.
Need to remind you that the Citadel Counselor Chamber is in the shape of the Sovereign Reaper. But we'll be continuing our investigation into the Leviathan next time.